Hi guys and welcome to another Transfer Centre video by myself, Bateson87. We're going to be recapping the best, majority of the best transfer rumours from the past 2 days. And as always guys, these are not made up by myself. The amount of abuse you guys send. Now, fair enough if I say a name wrong, go for it, but I'm used to that already. But these transfer rumours are on the Sky Sports website. I cover them to show you what they would look like in Ultimate Team, as you're seeing on the screen now with Graziano Pella. So, if you guys do want the MSP, PSN codes, or cheap game codes, getting ready stocked up for Team of the Year, which does start on Monday. Check out g2a.com, their link is down below. If we try and hit over 4,000 likes, that'd be absolutely awesome. And subscribe to this channel if you're not subscribed already. So, like I said, guys, Pella. He is on Fiorentina's top list for them signing a new striker because they are looking to be losing quite a few players. Fiorentina, that is, and you will see that in a sec. The realistic... Do I see Pella going? No, because he's an important factor to Southampton's push up the league table and has been doing alright in the Premier League as well. The next one we have is Ander Herrera. He has actually come out of the top of... Juventus' searches to become a new player for them, and with the way Manchester United are going currently, would he be tempted to go to Juve? It would be a nice card in Ultimate Team if it ever did happen, but I can't see it happening. It's just speculation to sell newspapers. So in this one, guys, I do need to throw a few things out there. A lot of these are very, very unrealistic, and the majority of the transfer rumours made up are purely to sell newspapers. Now, there's one in, maybe two in here, which are definitely newspaper sellers, and I will be covering them anyway because they were reported quite heavily on the Sky Sports website. But we have Jesse Rodriguez, currently at Real Madrid, not really getting much game time as a starter, and it looks like Real Sociedad are going to be going to acquire his services, whether it be on loan or permanent. I'm not 100% sure, but it would be a nice move for his career, considering he is obviously second fiddle to likes of Ronaldo, Bale, and every other winger they have got in the team. The next one we have is Lacazette. Now, Lacazette has been rumoured to be joining some massive clubs from around the world. A very talented striker, was one of the best strikers last year in world football, and it looks like, well, rumour has it, an 18 or 19 million pound bid was put in by Newcastle for Lacazette. Now that got the big clubs thinking, if Newcastle can put bids in and Leon might be tempted to sell him, then why wouldn't he go to a bigger club? So, but it looks like Newcastle have come out and quashed that one, saying that there was no bid put in for Lacazette, and it's all a load of bullshit, really. The next one is Falcao. Now, Falcao is an out-of-favour striker since really leaving Monaco. He was alright at Monaco, left them to join Manchester United, didn't really do much at Manchester United, joined Chelsea, didn't really do much at Chelsea, and it looks like a lifeline's been offered to him to join Columbus Crew in the MLS. Now, we've seen a lot of strikers from the Premier League and from world football join the MLS and actually start firing on all cylinders. So it'll be interesting to see if he does take that offer and heads out to the MLS. But then again, that is the end of his career basically, because when do you ever see many players go to the MLS and come back? Maybe Jermaine Defoe as the odd occasion. Drogba's gone out there at the end of his career, and has Falcao made that mark as well. The next one we have, and we'll just skip one then, and it is Fellaini. Now, I did cover Fellaini the other day and say that I think it was Milan were interested in him. It's actually alerted to the fact that Juventus, Inter Milan and Milan are all interested in signing Fellaini. An interesting one, and it looks like if he did sign for them, he'd be playing in the centre-forward role as well, which is very interesting. Interesting thing, because that's where he did play for Everton, and Manchester United playing that little bit further back. The next one we have is Debuchy. Now, this guy's been rumoured to be transferring to a lot of clubs, been offered to a lot of clubs, and it's actually said that Roma have actually put a bid in for Debuchy to try and get him from Arsenal. But we've still got a lot more to cover, guys. The next one is Babacar. Like I was saying, a lot of Fiorentina players are looking to be on the way out. Babacar, Crystal Palace are after signing Babacar to bring him to the Premier League. Will be a nice signing for purposes, pretty tidy striker, and links up with some strikers actually in the league already. We have Diego Rodriguez as well, which is Diego Lopez, which is the current AC Milan goalkeeper. Is it AC Milan? Yeah, AC Milan goalkeeper, and Everton and I think Bournemouth are looking to battle head to head to try and get him to sign. So it is more than likely looking like Howard could be hanging up his boots or even moving on at the end of the season. Who knows about that one? I don't really know about Everton. I'm a Liverpool fan, you know. The next one is Marco Verratti. Now, he's been linked with the likes of Chelsea, he's been linked with Arsenal, Real Madrid, all over the world, but it's actually looking like if he was ever going to leave PSG, that Bayern Munich would be his destination of choice. He likes the German football style. He likes the organisation of Bayern Munich itself. Would be a nice signing for purposes and very good for his career as well. The next one we have is Witzel. He was rumoured to be joining Milan, and it looks like Chelsea and Tottenham are actually in the running to sign Witzel as well, as he has come out and expressed that he doesn't really want to be playing in the Russian league no more and wants to try a new challenge. And it would be a nice one to see him in the Premier League. Very aggressive player and very defensive minded. But I won't mind seeing him not Chelsea. You know, Chelsea seem to ruin some players, and it'd be nice to see him at Tottenham and see how he does there. Next one we have is Mario Suarez. Now, this one is in advanced talks for Watford. Another player leaving from Fiorentina is the second one, and it actually looks like Liverpool have come into the race to try and loan him as well this season with the option to buy, and it's the same with Watford as well. So it'll be interesting to see where Mario Suarez is at the end of the January transfer window. Liverpool, if you guys watched the game against Stoke the other day, 2 more players left the field with injury. First one being Coutinho, next one being Lovren. So I'm expecting in the next couple of days after this to see a lot of transfer rumours speculating around Liverpool defenders and Liverpool midfielders as well, as it needed strengthening anyway, but now we definitely have to dip into the market to try and strengthen our team. Next one is Diego Costa. Now Chelsea are looking to block a move for Atletico Madrid to come and pull Diego Costa back from the hell he's having at Chelsea currently, even though he seems to be doing alright actually in the last couple of games. But this one's been one speculated since late November of him going back to Atletico Madrid. Hopefully it does happen. I don't like him in the Premier League. Very good in the in La Liga, but in the Premier League, I just don't like good players being here, you know, because Liverpool can compete against Chelsea when they don't have Diego Costa. Next one we here have is Troy Deeney. If I've missed any, guys, I'm going to go back and see if I missed any. I haven't missed any. But the next one we have is Troy Deeney. A lot of people have been after Igalo, which is Watford's striker, and there's also one more striker, which is Troy Deeney himself. Now, if people can't get Igalo, they'll go after Troy Deeney. Troy Deeney is a proven striker in the Premier League, done alright so far with his season at Watford, and Arsenal are alerted to bringing him to the team, and it would be an interesting one. For purposes, not really that good, but thought I'd throw that in there. We also have Eden Hazard. So this is the one which I call bullshit on straight away. You guys, as always, rate the ratings out of 10 and reasoning why you think that most of these transfers could happen and why they won't. This one is definitely a paper seller. Hazard, apparently Zinedine Zidane is a massive admirer of Hazard, the left midfielder for Chelsea, and would look to swap him for a deal to take Hazard. Hazard to Real Madrid and then Bale to Chelsea, even though Bale has come out and said that he's very unhappy with the sacking of Benitez, but then Zinedine Zidane in a press conference did say that all the help and care will be given to Gareth Bale and he'd be treated exactly the same way as he was under Rafa. Now I'm surprised he was a fan of Rafa as well. So we have Bizovac as well, currently a Lyon player, actually not a Lyon player anymore, he's actually signed for Lazio, so that's a confirmed transfer right there. We have Gareth Bale. Now, after Bale's comments of what he said about Rafa Benitez, how unhappy he was at the fact that he was sacked, Manchester United are looking to prepare a bid for him, but also Chelsea are, and every other team in the world. So that's another one I call bullshit. So the Hazard and Bale ones I call bullshit so early on into the season. Anyway, we have Felipe Anderson. Now it looks like I think it's Lazio. Is it Lazio? Is that now? Have lowered the asking price of Felipe Anderson down to try and get as much money as they can for him. And Manchester United are front runners to get him. So it'll be interesting to see if he's actually a Manchester United player by the end of the transfer window. We then have Nigel de Jong as well, currently at Milan. Leicester City want to pull him in. And I think it's they put a 2 million bid in, but if Leicester City do get Champions League, then there's a 1 million add-on bonus as well if that does happen. So it could be an interesting addition to the team, especially with Kevin Prince-Boateng returning to AC this transfer window. We have Jetro Willems, the Dutch player who a lot of people in foot do remember him getting the perfect link to Depay. And Newcastle looking to resume their interest in Willems when it comes to the end of the season. So who knows, next season we may see Willems hit the Premiership again, and obviously giving the strong link to our man Depay if he's still at Manchester United come the end of the season. We have Aubameyang. Now, Aubameyang missed a training session. Yay! What does the press do? Oh my God, he's leaving. He's going to be signing for teams like Arsenal, Liverpool, Manchester United. Who else were interested? Chelsea as well. And the odds have actually been cut on Aubameyang joining Manchester United or Arsenal to 6-1 and 8-1 on Chelsea as well, with Liverpool throwing the names in the hat to try and get his services. So with this one, I can't really see it happening, guys, but Aubameyang is on fire at the moment, and I won't mind seeing him at Anfield either. We have Zabaleta. You guys guys may remember Inter's last famous right back, who was Argentinian, which is Zanetti, and Zabaleta looks to be, well, Inter Milan are interested in getting him into the team. Would be a nice place for him to finish his career as well. Getting on a little bit now, into his 30s, so going to the end of his career, and with the Argentinian links in Inter Milan, it probably will be a nice place for him to finish. But it's the same Manchester City. They do have a lot of Argentinians in the team and the backroom staff. And the final player, guys, is El Shaarawy. Bournemouth actually offered a remainder of the season loan for El Shaarawy to bring him to the Premier League. Would be an interesting one, and that's the final one of today. But we've also got Grudge, confirmed Liverpool player as well, but he's gone back on loan to Red Star, so he's staying the remainder of the season, a bit like how that Liverpool striker, I've forgotten the guy's name now, we did last season, where we signed someone midway and then he went back to the team. He was a fucking French player, very good player as well. I don't know, I've lost the name in the back of my head. And also, so Pep Guardiola's also come out, guys, and said that he wants to manage a Premier League team when he does finish at Bayern Munich. So it's interesting where he's going to go to. Is he going to be at Manchester United, Manchester City, or even Chelsea? We'll have to wait and see on the developments of that throughout the rest of the season, but he has confirmed he is going to the Premier League. So guys, if you have enjoyed the video, leave a like, rate and subscribe if you're not, and we'll back another day with another video for you guys to enjoy.